My eyes locked onto the glowing screen of my phone in his hand. The name flashing across the cracked glass made my knees buckle. Lily, my little sister. The only reason I ran in the first place. The only person in this godforsaken world I loved enough to die for. He swiped his thumb across the screen, answering the call, and pressed the speaker button. Lily's voice immediately filled the dead air of my apartment. She sounded bright, happy, completely oblivious to the monster standing 2 feet in front of me. I opened my mouth to scream, to tell her to run, but his massive hand clamped violently over my lips. The leather of his glove tasted like ash and expensive cologne. She talked about how glad she was that my new boss had finally come to visit her in Chicago. She talked about how generous he was, how he had magically paid off her crushing medical bills. The mortgage, everything. She even giggled, thanking me for the imported dark chocolates he brought her, the exact ones I used to love. My boss, my heart slammed against my ribs so hard I thought it would shatter them. He wasn't just here in Seattle. He had been in Chicago, in my sister's living room, drinking her tea, smiling at her. He had bought my family's debt. He owned them.
He ended the call with a soft click and slowly pulled his hand away from my mouth. His dark eyes locked onto mine as he murmured that she had a lovely home. He noted, with a terrifying, casual edge to his voice, that the lock on her front door was awfully fragile, that anyone could just walk in.
The threat wasn't a roar. It was a whisper, and it was the most paralyzing sound I had ever heard. He didn't need to drag me back kicking and screaming. He had systematically dismantled every single escape route, every safety net, every reason I had to run. He had woven a web so tight I didn't even realize I was trapped until the silk was already choking me. I looked up into his bottomless eyes, feeling the last drop of fight drain out of my body. It left nothing but a hollow, aching shell. I asked him, my voice raw and broken, what he wanted from me.
He reached out, his knuckles brushing a stray blonde curl behind my ear. The touch burned like absolute fire. He told me he wanted everything. My past, my present, my future. He said he wanted the very air in my lungs to belong to him.
I had no choice. I picked up my coat. But when we finally walked down to his waiting black SUV in the pouring Seattle rain, the driver who opened the door wasn't one of his usual nameless thugs. It was the one man I thought I had killed 2 years ago to get away from him. If you thought my past was dark, you have no idea what's waiting in that car. Episode 5 will leave you breathless. Make sure you follow and subscribe because the real nightmare has just begun.